Happy Faithful Friday. In 5 minutes, it'll be successful Saturday. But I know it's late. And if y'all can't make it in here and you didn't, I still love you. I still appreciate you. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your donations, your kind emails. I love the confirmations. I read everything down below. I like when you guys drop comments, emojis, anything to connect us. I like that because that's making me say, like, I hear the reading, I understand, and claim this energy, yeah. So happy Friday. Energy's energy. If it resonates, look at my throat chakra is feeling like somebody has a lot to say they want to get out of their they want to get it out of their head. It's almost like an energy where if I don't say this, like somebody's bursting at the seams. You know what I'm saying? So hey, Lala the stylist. So thank you. So energy's energy. If it resonates, it resonates. Yes, I miss you guys. I love you guys. I was so tired last night. I couldn't. I feel like we need 26 hours in the day. I keep telling you guys, if I had 26 hours in the day, I just feel like I need like 2 more hours of the day and I'll be good. But you know, you get what you get. Don't be upset. So I was holding on to this message, and before I got in the shower, Spirit gave me the full title. I was like, yes, thank you, because usually they don't give me the full title. They give me bits and pieces. Lots of paranormal activity going on in my house, and confirming my son told, oh mom, I've been seeing a lot of paranormal activity. The full moon, new moon's coming up on the 27th. Join my new moon money manifestation. It's a rare moon tonight. Smiling. Go check out the community board. More information on that. So send your 1010 love, health, wealth, protection. We added that health in there. If you feel like you're having some health issues, problems, you want us to, fix it, figure it out. Just, send your girl some love. Send your prayers, blessing, offering. Any of the information in my description box down below to join my new moon, April 27th at 12:31 Eastern Time manifestation. And I usually run it for like a week. So if you don't got it today, tomorrow, you can, send your blessing anytime next week. Okay. So, hey, Khalees, how are you? So, energy's energy. If it resonates. So, 2 days in a row, I saw a ladybug. Remember I told you about the ladybug? Yeah, well, I saw another one the same time of the day. I was in a completely different car, same spot on my window. Ladybug signify good luck and fortune. So many synchronicities have been happening in my life. I just want to remember for you guys. So today, you guys know I'm a visiting nurse. So and I love my job, love it. I wouldn't change it for the world. So today I went to a patient's house, and I go to people's houses every day, like, to do my visits, usually like 20 to 30 minutes. I like the checkup at home. That's what I do. So I went to this house. I wasn't, truly, honestly, I wasn't paying attention. But I do remember the daughter said, well, if my dad doesn't answer the front door, go around to the back. So I went to the back. I'm like, oh, I said, this is a very beautiful house. I should do my reading back here. But, I don't have time when in the midst of my run. So I go into this house and I'm like, hi, such and such. Hey, it's me, the nurse. And someone's like, who are you looking for? And I said the patient's name, and she's like, this is the wrong house, totally wrong house, but that catch 22. So I'm like, hi, how you doing? My name's Catherine. She's like, oh, my name is Catherine too. So I just thought that was very strange alignment. I've been having a lot of strange alignment things happening. I just thought that, like, I was in the wrong house, and this lady with the same name as me. Then I saw another patient today. I was like, all right, well, I'll see you. I was just talking to her, and she's like, none of this is real. And I'm like, what do you mean? Now, your girl goes to work with bendies and everything, okay? So I'm like, is she playing games? Is she like looking at my crystals and tattoos? And like, she's like, yeah, what if I told you this was a dream? I said, oh, and then I'm going to wake up and say, oh, I met this patient named blah, blah, blah. So the signs are there, guys. The signs are there. I love new moon, full moon magic. It just helps me remember there. Lots of orb shadow people. My mediumship's been on 100,000. So email me, sunshinegoddess333@gmail.com. So this is a heavy message. Yesterday I was kind of guided not to post. Sometimes when I say don't post, I don't post. But I know after I get this message, I can move on, because I feel like sometimes I be getting the downloads, but when I don't post, I like miss a download, and then I go see like some of my other crew members out there. Shout out to all my other Tarot readers, I love y'all too for what you do. It's like confirmation. It's like going to school too. You know what I'm saying? I love learning. So that's, that's like one of my missions. And sometimes I be a little trying to tap in, you know what I'm saying? But and I just want to tell you guys for the record, I never ever, besides my soul sisters pulling a few cards, I've never got a full reading. No, I've done my own, but I don't anymore. I haven't done my own reading in I think like a year, like to sit down and actually do it. No, but I personally never like went to someone and got a full reading before. Isn't that interesting? Somebody asked me that the other day. I'm like, never did that. So shout out to all my soul family members and our other soul tribe sisters and brothers that are out here doing their thing. Shout out to y'all because we need y'all too. You know what I'm saying? So um, yeah, so this energy, this person, missing puzzle piece, I heard for 3 days. Somebody doesn't feel right. Somebody's over emotional about a separation, breakup, not being together. Now, listen, hear me out, okay? Before you stop me in my tracks and say, oh, there's somebody else. Listen, if there is someone else in this person's life, it's like a facade. Okay, it's like, all right, I'm gonna be with them and I'm gonna stop thinking about this person and I'm gonna stop, and it never really truly happened that way. So I really feel like, say it, okay, I really feel like the third party's like a placeholder. Some of them are getting, say it, okay, like used. Okay, and it's like they try so hard, and what other things that really annoy this person about the third parties are they do so much things to be like you, and that's how they one know like somebody's accepting anything just to stay there with someone. So it's like it's giving like this third party's like, yeah, I finally got what I want, and this whole time this person's like, all right, I'm gonna get what I want, and then I'm out, deuces, chucking up the deuces. So when I sat down to do this reading, I heard and I don't know why it makes me emotional every time I get ready to sing it. Okay, the K song Happily Ever After. Guess what I did today? Those are words I said to you. It was last May, so be prepared. Here I go, burping up a storm. It was last May, don't know the exact date. In my hand, there was a ring, and you told me that you love me more than anything in your life. So I asked you, would you do me the honor of being my wife? Somebody just wants to know how you feel. That's the energy I'm picking up. Like, do you still feel the same way that you always felt? A lot of you put your boundaries up, standards high, walls up. Like, I'm not gonna let you come in my life and play in my face. I told you what I want. I told you what I expected. If you can't match that, if you can't grant my wishes, it's okay. Adios. Buenas noches. It's not. No one's mad. No one's upset. It's just that I have my life to live, and there's things I want and require. You have your life to live, and if what I want and you don't align, it doesn't mean beef. People always want to like think, oh, because I'm not with you, it's beef, or because they end this friendship, it's beef. No, people are allowed to grow apart, and that's okay. It's kind of like how you do it when you grow apart. I was thinking about my friend that, well, not my friend. I can't say friend because friends don't do the things she's done. But this morning I was thinking like I kept getting like thoughts like of her wanting to rekindle a friendship or whatever, be friends with her. It was the strangest things ever. Um, and I was like on the fence about that. And guess what? I went to the hair salon and I was talking to the hairdresser and I turned around and she was sitting right there. I didn't say nothing because she already told me how she felt, so there was nothing to say. But it's just, the day before I was at my son's football game, and someone was like, "I just was talking about you," and I said, "Well, stop talking about me, and then I won't appear." I said, "You asked for me." Someone I didn't see in a long time, and he was talking to his friend. I knew him. And he showed a picture. He's like, "Are you sure?" He thought someone else's sister got married. He thought it was me. Long story short, he was walking by. I was like, "Hey," he's like, him and his brother looked there. They're like, "We were just talking about you. If you don't want me in your life, stop thinking about me." Okay, so I think this person does a lot of thinking about you. It's insane. It's like you are the piece of the puzzle that always fit, right? But it's also giving that if they were to settle down with you, would they fit in, right? Would they be cool with the boys or the girls? Like, would they still be able to go out and twerk? Or would they still be able to, if they were with guys, would they still be able to go out? And I'm not knocking twerking, get your twerk on, girl. But I'm just, it's an energy that they present. Like, if I was to solidify this connection then with this person, would that make me abnormal? What, to love and be in a comfortable relationship connection? Because I just feel like whatever they weren't trying to do or point they weren't trying to prove, other people around them are doing that. If you love someone, don't let them go. If you let someone go and they come back to you, it's meant to be. I really feel like this person's looking at the spiritual aspect of this relationship, of this connection more than ever. All right, you're not in their life, you're not around them, you're not intimate with them. And I think this is what this person, they always base their love life and their situations, turned always were situationships, on lust and intimacy, right? But all right, you're not with this person, you're not in their life, and you're not being intimate with them or playing around with them, and they still yearn and desire to be with you. Must be love on the brain that got me feeling this way. So again, somebody just beats themselves up. But listen, treat people the way you want them to. One, write home about you. That's an old school saying. And not only treat people the way that you want to be treated, but treat them the way um I'm doing my video. We just came back from the Carnival Fridays. We was tearing that carnival up, but it just makes me a little emotional about the energy this person's giving off. Like, you can't keep going back and replaying different scenarios in your head. The past is past for a reason. It's there. You can't change it, right? So I feel like this person goes back in their mind, you know, reviews. Just put her in her cage, Duda. Reviews, text messages like, I said that. Why would I be like that? Who am I to say those things? It's giving where this person was in an energy where you don't matter. Like, I'm big honcho. What I say goes. It's kind of like if you showed interest in this person, they took it as like you sweating them. Like, passionate, interested, I'm giving you my all because wanted to go somewhere. But they didn't appreciate that because they had other people. Why would they? What you give them, they get everywhere, right? But it was something different about what you gave them. And I feel like because of their time and space, remember, um, when you're in a twin flame, soulmate connection, a deep connection, there's that red string, right? No matter where you go, what you do, no matter how much time has passed, it never breaks. It's on my community board. If you guys go check it out. So I feel like the person's like, Dad, why haven't I been able to let this go, or why am I still thinking about this person? And then they start analyzing and reflecting. And I feel like what it's done was, if you were set in their life to awaken them, because they give me spiritual energy too. That's the thing. They could even come from like a spiritual family. Um, just trying to figure out who, what, when, where, why, and why did I say those things, and who was I to say them? It's a reflection. It's proof, drooling. Yeah, no, I get into my schedule. It's proof of the way they were. You could have said it, right? This is someone, I feel like you said, this is what you did. This is how it made me feel. And this is where you could fix it. But they didn't hear all that. You're complaining, or you were nagging, or you were just whatever this person said, or what I'm saying. So I just feel like it's a huge reflection on their life. Now let's skip over to the finances. Super financial energy in the collective right now. I'm getting guided for you guys to give. Okay, so pay it forward. Grocery store, leave your tip for the waitress. Put it out on someone's Dunkin'. Don't round up at the store. Do $3 donations. Do whatever you have to do. It's a time for giving, and when as you give, you also receive. Okay, so that's just what I've been really guided in this season. Just make donations. This is what I do. Sometimes when I go on TikTok and they're like, drop your Cash App so someone could send you a Cash App, blah blah. I just scroll up and I just close my eyes and I open my eyes and I pick a random one and I send them like 5 or 10. Okay, so you just keep the cycle going, and that's how you stay in that abundant energy. To just, you keep going. You gotta give to receive. You can't just sit. And I really feel like this person, especially when it comes to finances, that they were very selfish in finances when it comes to a relationship connection, like whatever it was, like maybe like, I need half on the bills, or half on this, or could you help me out, or could you do something, or just giving like whatever you were giving, they just knew they weren't giving it back. Because why do they need to give it back to you? You're like, I think it hurts them more now coming to a realization, the things that they said and how they hurt you than it did then. Right. And for some of you, you're like, well, too bad, too late. And okay, that's their karma. Right. But for other of you that are still open to the connection and still, it's giving that they just want to know, do you have this spot for them? Do you have a soft spot? Somebody saying, save a spot for me. So if you're used to sleeping together, it's just giving like they just want to be able to have it. And this person will say, listen, you know what, we'll be friends then, can we be tied again, knowing that they want marriage. I just feel like this person, one, if they tried and they get rejected, they'll feel so hurt. Two, if they try and you're like, yeah, they just need to know. It's just huge energy surrounding like sunshine. I just tell them, I just need to know. Okay, so spiritual birth, big energy with this person, very in their mind about this. And it's like, you can't beat yourself up for something that already happened. You're going to let the past go and learn from it, right? Lessons, blessings, reasons, seasons. And I feel like there were times where you kept giving them ample chances to get their stuff together, and they were just thinking they had so much time. Time is of the essence. And guess what? Just to wait till the water runs dry. We will watch how life passes by, because they're looking at your life. They're looking at you, and you exactly are who you say you are. People try to come in between this relationship, this connection. Always remember, lies come from a man that can't be with you, or a woman that wants to be like you, and even regretting listening to the wrong person. The only person they should have been listening to when it comes to this relationship connection was their self. That's it. And they're regretting not doing that. Excuse me, guys, my face feels so dry. And they're regretting not doing that. And that is another reason they're beating themselves up. Oh, if I would have had, I did this. And or just, getting with you and thinking they have so much options, and then choosing the wrong third party. Because once they got with this person, this Jezebel spirit, everything went to shits. It just feels like everything just went out the door. They were meant to be with you. They reflect on the time of their life when they met you and when they were with you, how their finances were, how they felt in life, how happy they were, and then starting to realize, well, when I started doing this as Sunshine Goddess Collective, this started happening. And then when I got with this person, and my finances went to shit. And now it's like some of them are just like started from the bottom. Like, how are we going to get to where we used to be? Like, how am I going to get to where I used to be? And even feeling like, this baby spiritual awakening feels like, what if they don't have enough time? Like somebody, and this is the divine. Okay, lots of dreams too as well. Pay attention to your dreams, guys. Showing them. Ooh, just like an echo in my room. That was weird. Showing them your future with another spouse, married, probably at the church, at the wedding, because this is a spiritual connection. It's like, well, we gave you a choice, we gave you a vision, we gave you a dream, you asked us, was this your person? Like, what else do you need to do? Like, at this point, this person probably wants Jesus to sit on the end of the bed and say, I told you so. So they're really in their mind about not listening to their self, following their intuition. And if you're open to them returning back to their life or your life, or whatever the situation would be, like, that is the biggest thing. It's like, it's missing, right? And then it's like, here comes the waterworks. If you reject them, if you say, I don't want this, how do they continue feeling this way? How does life go on? And I think half of their closure would be just to know. Right? Sometimes you don't need closure, right? How many people walked out of your life and didn't give you any closure? It was okay when they ghosted you. It was okay when they didn't return your text messages, answer your emails or phone calls. But now it's the shoe is on the other foot. I'm telling you, there always comes a time in people's life where you treat them bad. It's going to come back, and it's not that they're treating you bad. They're just treating you the way you treated them. And not in a sense of trying to get back. It's like, well, people can only take so much. We're human beings, okay? Unfortunately, living spiritual experience, not the unfortunate part. Spiritual beings, unfortunately, living human experiences. But it comes a time where it's like you get what you get back. Now, it might not be on purpose. It might not be because you deserve it, but what goes around comes around, okay? This person looks at you as pure, Okay, they had mistaken your purity, your authenticity for perfect. Nobody's perfect, but your heart is pure, your intentions were pure, your authenticity was pure, and you cared and loved this person for who they were, not what they had, not their status, not their job, not their car, not their clothes. Somebody was too focused on materialistic things. That's why they don't have nothing. You see how this goes? Whatever you put out in the universe will return no matter what. Okay? It doesn't matter what you do, good karma, bad karma, undecided karma, it all returns one day, someday, somehow. And the divine is always going to get you where it hurts. Oh, you think that car's so important? Break down. Yeah. You think those clothes are more important? Somebody stole your clothes out the laundromat. Yeah, you think money's more important than everything else? You just got laid off. And it's not to hurt anyone, it's to teach you a lesson. You got to pay the debt, okay? It doesn't matter, they come to collect, okay? And if someone's out here doing black magic on you, or what goes around comes around, right? We send it to the universe, they send it to you, it shoots up to the universe and shoots right back down to them. And then, oh my God, what happened? Like you know exactly what happened. Okay, so energy's energy. If it resonates, somebody's they just want to know. I want to know what turned you on, so I could be all that and more. I want to know what makes you cry, so I could be the only one that makes you mine. Ooh, tell me what I gotta do to please you. Of course, wanting to be intimate with you. I have like the chills all over my body. Woo! I got the goosebumps. I feel like there's like a spirit here. You guys keep looking behind me and around. You might see it. Um, Tell me what I gotta do to please you, baby. Anything you say, I do. Cause I only want to make you happy. From the bottom of my heart, is true. Somebody's listening to a lot of love music too. I want to know what turned you on. And desiring to be intimate. All right, well, they have so much options and never fulfilled. Less, it's more, it's plenty of us. Okay, so energy's energy. If it resonates. Yeah, Six of Pentacles wanting to come give to you. You're like, I could give you anything you want, anything you need. Also, somebody wants to come giving you some type of gift. I've been getting that download for days, and y'all know I get these emails random from like things I've been like subscribed to for years. They always um they always kind of go on my downloads, even if I don't tell you guys. It is just so interesting. Like spiritual birth always go on my downloads. So they love your generosity, right? They love the way that you care for them for nothing, for free 99, and everything comes with a price, but not finances, right? So again, they want to come and give you this gift, monetary gift. What did it say in the thing? Rings. The thing I got today was like something about someone that wants to bear and give you rings. You know, somebody feels like at one point in their life when they're with you, like you made them feel like they were like authoritative. Like, I'm a movement by myself, but I'm a boss when we're together. Or some way, somehow being connected to you made them feel powerful, very authoritative, like because they know how you stand, right? It's giving me Leo energy. You stand very proud and confident. This person loves your confidence. It made them feel, well, you know, that's someone I'm with, so I can feel that way, until you took your energy back, and now it's like, do I still got it like that? You know, the one person, even if they went around boasting, oh, I got Sunshine God's Collective in the pocket. You know what I'm saying? Look at them calling me all these times, and look at them. Okay, so there's things you had to learn too, right? But again, it's like, would they ever get that energy back? Pain changes people, right? It it changes you in a sense of more protecting yourself. As many times as I've been hurt, I still wear my heart on my sleeve. I still give in love like I've never been hurt before, because that's how God wants you to be, right? God doesn't want to be bitter and angry and, oh, I'm never loving anyone no more. I just hate love. Like, no. And they were coming from that place of, I don't want to love anymore. We don't even talk anymore. We don't even know what we argue about. Some people work things out and some just don't know how to change. So I just feel like this person at one point didn't know what to do, how to do it, so they gave up. Like, hell, fuck it. I got this one over here and that one for next week and that one for tomorrow. So like I don't have to put the effort until it feels like as though whatever they were doing to fill up on you, well, they didn't have anything to fill up on other people. And like they just whatever they were getting from you, it's like you were the light, the source, right? And they would go to these other people and it just wasn't hitting right. Things just wasn't the same. They started realizing these options, I don't really have as many good options as I thought because it's giving date down lower. You know, they say women date up and men date down. Yeah, they started looking at their options like, ooh, gotta get out of here. Energy's energy. If it resonates, it resonates. Wanting to make a change, yeah. Ten of Pentacles. They want happiness. They want abundance. They want freedom. They want family. They want long term. Okay, again, with this Ten of Pentacles is unexpected finances. Lots of Pentacle energy, home life, stability, security. Can they come and give that to you? That's what I want to come and give you. Home life, security, stability, energy. You know, realizing, what the heck, if I would have stayed with Sunshine Goddess, how far could I have been? All the money I spent on Karmics when I could invest it in Sunshine Goddess Collective and see, they're still thriving, right? How many of you said, oh, can you help me this? Or can you do that? And oh, I'm not helping you do this. And now you're still thriving right where they left you, where you left them at. Right? They're looking at their financial situation like my life was way better before I did what I did or said what I said or I acted on this high horse. But I just feel like your pure love for this person just made them think like they would never lose you. And we don't get paid to think. Okay, so really Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, heavy. Oh, spiritual burp, geez. Keep burping up a storm because I feel like this person really wants to get out. It's to the point where they want to, something about slippers too, that they want to get out how they feel about you. They just got to get it out. Now, it's to the point where you accept it or you don't, or you get, but they just want to tell you how they feel, right? And this is something they've been guided to do since before, but they had to put that player Himalaya shield on. I don't got feelings for nobody. Oh, okay. Because you're not human, clearly. Energy's energy. If it's them thinking that they had multiple options, and they did. Okay, no reversal spirit with the Five of Cups: sadness, loss, grief, despair, abandonment. And it's so interesting. Go check out my short from this morning. Some people that did you wrong are mad at you for accepting that they did you wrong. Like what? So you mean to tell me so some people are upset that you said, okay, listen, you can't be in my life because you're not going to treat me right, and mad at you for making that decision. Somebody didn't think you would ever stand up for yourself. They thought you would just, they could, no, it doesn't work that way. Okay, so they're really isolating themselves, withdrawn. If there's third party, very withdrawn from them. Somebody's realizing drinking's not bringing you back. It's not bringing you back. It's not changing anything. And I feel like they get in their feelings way more when they're drinking. And somebody's really trying to hide. Oh, here comes the yawns. Excuse me, I'm not even that tired. Somebody's really, it's just the energy's, it's heavy. Somebody's really trying to hide this sadness that they have, but it's pretty obvious. Very snappy energy. Like they just need a second to think. And I just feel like during the course of this time with this person, with you, if they were on go, they were just keep going and kept going and kept going. And they never really had a minute to sit and think. Why would they need to sit and think? They're going to see you. They're going to go do this. They're going to go do that. They're going to go with this one. They're going to go be that one. They never were alone. Now something has set them down where they have to be in this energy of thinking and alone. Because if you don't sit down when the divine instructs you to, they'll do it for you. That's it. Okay, fine. All right, that's one thing I learned. When they say you're not posting tonight, I lay down on this bed and I go right to sleep. I don't got time to be arguing and fighting with the divine. If they say no videos, no videos. Okay, if they say don't go do this, don't go do that. You guys, I tell you, they keep telling me to leave that job, and every time I go back, something happens where I'm like, I'm not going back, and I'm just for sure I'm not going back. Every time I go back to some other bullshit, they're like, didn't we tell you stop coming here? You know, like, what else do we need to do? You know, I was guided a month ago or 2 months ago or 3 months ago. to quit the job. I'm like, quit the job? My oldest daughter that lived home, she was helping me put the kid on the bus. She ended up moving to her grandma's house for school. And I'm like, no one to put the kids on the bus. They're like, quit your job. Started hiring new nurses. Started taking hours away. You're not going to quit your job yet? Okay. All right. Quit. Whatever the divine tells you to do it for. They do it for you. It's harsher when they do it for you, right? Just be faithful. Don't question it. Because then when I finally let the job go and I said, all right, Spirit, I'm ready to let the job go, I landed a job I absolutely love and adore. I have more freedom. I can be with my children more. I can do my readings. I can do my YouTube. It's lit. Okay, so remember, God never removes and replaces without giving you better. And sometimes there's just a waiting period in between. Yeah, that's your faith, right? Trusting, knowing that what you want. So I feel like this person's like, all right, could be 5 months, 5 days, 5 years. I'm thinking of marriage. Oh, in love to take no chances, but somehow it seems unfair to me. Look at the circumstances. If death through us part with them. Those are the words that you said right. So now I want to say that you're leaving me. I don't get that part. Oh no. I was your lover. So even if this is a marriage, because we do have the Ten of Pentacles, somebody regrets leaving the marriage or relationship, the house. Somebody had 2 dogs. All right. Somebody may have moved out and went with their in-laws. Somebody wants to do anything but pay child support. Someone's like, it would have been cheaper to keep her. I hear you. I hear you. I feel you. But we all have decisions. And with our decisions, we may come repercussions. I just have the chills bad. Yeah, 2 of Swords. Now they're trying to figure out, what can I do to fix this? But it's so crazy because this energy before that was so about it and wanting to be the player, and I'm ready to leave this relationship and I don't get nothing here and this and that and blah, blah, blah. But no, that's not how they feel now. Now it's like, damn, what do I do? Do I try to go back and apologize and save face, or do I just ego? They were operating in ego and pride that whole time. And look where it got them, out in the cold, away from you. So they're ready to face their fears. And somebody regrets being disloyal to you. It's a huge emotional energy here surrounding loyalty. Loyalty is royalty. Maybe you were the only person that ever showed them true loyalty because that's who you are, right? Not because they're paying your bills, not because maybe you have or don't have kids with them, but because loyalties for the person that's being loyalty, that's just part of their characteristics. That's who they're. I don't think this person ever came across that. I don't think they for them, of course someone's gonna be loyal to you if you're feeding them and giving them money and doing whatever that's feeding a need of theirs. But just cause like you loyal to, you about to be loyal to me because that's who you are. And I think just feels like they thought you were just like too good to be true. That's what it really feels like. Well, it is true. Earth angels and chosen ones do exist. Okay, so 5 of Swords came out backwards in this energy. I said this morning, 555 energy, defeat, surrender, change, walk away. You said, I have to go. I'm not going to let you ruin me. This person's super self-sabotaging energy, clearly, right? Especially with the 5 of Swords. But you're like, you know what? Somebody's name could be David, Daniel. I'm picking up a name with the letter D. But you're like, you know what? Before you ruin me, I'm just gonna go, because all that healing you've done, you wouldn't let it. So again, and I feel like too, once you walked away from this person, a lot of third parties did too, because where are they getting their light? They're like, I'm not getting anything from this. You're not filling me up with anything. So they feel very defeated, but they want to have a resolution. They don't want to be held back from this relationship, from this connection anymore. Somebody knows that 2 things they need to admit to you. One other thing they're afraid to come forward and say. They've figured out, they've came clean to themselves about what they've done, how they've done, what they've said. Now they're able to look in the mirror a little bit, but there's one more thing they need to come clean about with you. To you. And it's just, this person just wants some type of communication. They're intimidated by your strength, is what I hear. They're intimidated by your confidence. They're intimidated by you being true to yourself, because in that scenario, it's like you really walking away. Yeah, yeah, like what did you think? You know, this person just, I don't, feels like they never thought that you would do that. It's like you would keep going years and years in this endless cycle, and you said, all right, well, see this hamster wheel, I'm gonna get out right here and you can stay, you can roll around all you want, I'm gonna stand on the outside, I'll watch you, I'll be right here, but I'm not participating in this anymore, I'm gonna be on the other side. Okay, and I don't think they ever thought, it's just giving me a very strong energy that they never thought that would happen. And also sending you telepathic communication, yeah, because it's a twin flame soulmate energy. Energy's energy. If it resonates with the Emperor energy, see, now this person's like, all right, enough about went wrong, let's talk about what's gonna go right. So again, wanting to come in and make some type of change, gonna make a change. Two of Wands, that's making a change, that's making a decision. You could do everything that's right, or you continue to do everything that's wrong. We got 44-55 energy. Wanting to create the stability, making great changes, and having choices. They know, King of Swords energy. You got the Emperor and the King of Swords. They know that they have a decision, right? You can do right by people and go down the path of righteousness, or you can do wrong by people and just go down that path of karma. Like, they hate the word karma. Whoever I'm channeling this for, every time I say karma, it just makes them feel something. They don't like talking about karma because it just reminds them of all the shit they're going through. All right, but really, you know, that green grass syndrome, when they keep going on the turf and they're like, damn, the whole field's coming up. Yeah, it's fake. It's fake. No more what somebody doesn't want to play the field anymore. They're realizing I have a choice to be in a stable relationship connection. King of Swords energy. Somebody thought somebody was really hard on you. Sometimes the hardest person we are on ourselves, but I feel like this person just was really hard on you. It's giving like, you know, it's a self-sabotaging energy. They want to have a, you know, not taking your feelings into consideration. That's what it's giving. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles, the blessing. That's my blessing card. And wanting to also come give you a gift, a new beginning. So if someone's like, all right, I'm going to bring them this gift, I'm going to bear this gift, and maybe they might look at the Tower and reverse, no reversals, and the Four of Cups again in this other energy. But what if you don't accept it? What do we got top of the deck? Conflict, 555. There we go. If you guys go check out my short from this morning, that's like kind of a 555 is the number for yesterday, today. Let's get some where's this card? Let's get some messages from this person. They're like fighting themselves. I want to be more than friends. We can't be friends because I'm still in love with you. Okay, my life is not together as it seems. Okay, so they put this, you know, it's okay. Everyone has to start from somewhere, but the facade's got to go. Okay, the facade's got to go. I lost myself for a little while. Yeah, it's giving there's a silent awakening. It's a they weren't supposed to be awakened, but now they really have. Okay, look we need to let each other go. The divine knew that if you stayed in this person's life, as much as you were there to to push that awakening on them, to force them into that, and not force like literally, but like your presence was supposed to awaken them, and they fought it for so long. Now you not in their life, they have no choice. It's like a quiet period of time in their life. I left before you could leave me. Okay, so however that leaves, or maybe you left because you're like, I can't deal with this. So it's an energy here where this person, they thought the way they acted was protecting themselves, but it just pushed you away. I know it was a distraction from your pain. So it's like the victim mentality doesn't work anymore for you. Oh, you're going to leave me. Yes, absolutely. Everyone always leaves me. I'm becoming a better person after losing themselves. So they tried to, I want to feel that way again. They tried to give this facade that like you leaving their life, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But in the end, you were the best thing that happened in my life. That's not what they really want. You know, and people are talking to this person like, you last night, you did what? You did who? I regret lying to you. You dealt with who? And you're not what? I love you. I love you. There's a word. Somebody wants to tell you that sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. Energy's energy. If it resonates, 12:34 on the clock, baby. Top of the deck. I want to tell you how I feel. That's it. It's 1, 2. It was 1, 2, 3, 4. So they really want to be in this alignment energy with you. They just, if they tell you how they feel, would it be easier for them to just either move on, or if you accept it, look at communicate clearly, right top of the deck, the only card over, communicate clear. The divine's like, well, you gotta go in and say what you mean and mean what you said. They're not, if this person even thinks they're gonna come in your life with some damn riffraff or some indecisive ass energy or some fake ass energy, they won't be able to get in. That's the thing. So if they look at right on my lap, no, they won't. So the divine, if the divine's holding this person up or this union up, is because they need to come in with pure intentions, pure authenticity. Look, it flew out by itself. Yes, I love it. Yes, they have to clear those cycles. They can't come in your life with baggage. That's not what you weren't. You weren't sent into life for baggage. You were sent to life for authenticity, to grow, to be prosperous together. Y'all got things to do, right? So if they can't get their shit together, two are better than one for to help each other succeed, right? So sometimes the business isn't taking off because you're not with the kingdom partner. Right? Sometimes you're not where you need to be because you need that support from that person that's going to be there to support you. It's not that you can't do it on your own, but God doesn't condone being alone. For two are better than one for to help each other succeed. If one shall fall, the other shall be there to pick them up. Right? So if this doesn't go the way that it's planned to go and this person can't get themselves together, it doesn't stop you from getting the love, the abundance, the relationships, the marriage. It just stops with them. Okay? And I feel like that's something that they're worried about. Okay? Within the next few weeks. Okay, so the divine's like, all right, we're going to give you some time, get yourself together, but you can't hold up the line and you can't stay on the fence, because if you decide to sit on the fence, we're going to push you to the side that you don't want to be on. Okay, energy's energy. If it resonates, it resonates. Ask for help from others. This was a person, that just, if it takes two people to make you, it might take two people to help you live your life, and if you don't want a commitment or relationship or marriage, we're not knocking you. It's so funny because my kids even say now, we listen and we don't judge. Okay, if you're just listening in, spiritual birth, Spirit's like, no, I don't condone them being alone. But somebody needs to understand that they don't need to do everything on their own. They don't have to. It's not like you don't have to do everything on your own. Now, some circumstances you have to, but in a sense of, in this lifetime, they're like, I gave you this person because we don't want you to have to do everything alone. This is someone who really felt like they really couldn't depend on anyone. Okay, a year from now. So think about where you were a year ago from today. Within this relationship, this connection. This is like something I want you to just, I'll give you a second to think about. How much has changed a year from this exact date? Right? Maybe you, after the reading, you might want to go back and just, sometimes what I do when I try to figure out what I was doing in a year ago, I just look at pictures. I just go back and look at pictures and what was I doing? Where was I working? What's different from now from a year ago? Okay? Energy's energy. If it resonates, it resonates. Woo! Oh, now I'm getting tired, guys. Okay? Within the next few months. Okay, so a lot of things are changing. Golden staircase. The golden staircases are excellent opportunities. So your life is going to be changing very rapidly within the next few months. If the divine says let it go, let it go. Okay? If the divine says go on, if something in you is telling you to do something that you're not sure you should do, and it's saying yes, do it, go do it. That's your change. Remember, you got to let something go to get something that you need. God doesn't take away without replacing better. Communicate clearly, top of the deck, and there's something better. So again, the divine's like, listen, you can have all that you want, need, and desire. I just need you to get your shit together. Okay? Energy's energy. If it resonates. That Faith Evans song, I Love You, is just playing in my head like crazy. I'm in love with a stripper. I woke up with this song. Somebody even regrets choosing some type of sex worker over this relationship connection. Break up, top of the deck. Spirit said get these. All right, some love messages for you guys. playfulness. Playful time is essential for relationships. Have a little fun recapturing your romance with your partner. It's your innocent side. And when I say childlike, I just mean like you not taking things so serious and just being letting this person be able to be free in their authentic self. There we go. Laughter. See, Spirit's like, all right, we're gonna like, simple version, okay? Laughter shared between two soulmates warms the spirit in a way no coat could ever. Love and basketballs is significant. The movie The Wood is significant. Okay? Safe place. Okay, there's nothing like being able to let your guard down and know that you are protected by your partner's love. I feel like you're the only person in there that they've dealt with that makes them feel that you really were for them without anything attached to it. Like you were there's although they may have not treated you and said it and acted like it, but it's like this person likes to think about a lot of shit but not bring it to fruition. Like, oh well, Sunshine Goddess Collective is my safe place and that makes me feel good. Well, tell them. Okay? Tell them that you they make you feel safe. Tell them that you're happy that you can trust them. Tell them that you can close your eyes in front of them, behind their back. You know that they have you the way that you always wanted someone to have you. Now reciprocate that energy. Okay? You want loyalty, you got it, but be loyal. You want love, you got it. Now be loving. You want communication, great. Let's talk. Now you communicate. It never was that hard. You never were asking for too much. You might have been asking the wrong person. Clearly, whatever you were asking this person to do, it just seemed too hard for them. Love or lust, Kendrick Lamar. Love me, I don't want to be with you. All right, well, you got to do the work. Okay, you have to do the work. There's no getting with you without doing the work. Now, when they had the chance to play around in the energy and play in your face, and the divine was like, all right, come on, get your shit together. Now they done cut this person out. Now they have to get their shit together outside of you and then possibly a return. It doesn't like how many warnings do you need from a job before you get fired, right? All right, get your verbal warning, then you get written up once, and you get written up twice, and then you get your final warning, and then you do something, they're like, all right, you're done. Like, what did you think was going to happen? And I feel like the divine had warned this person over and over and over and over and over and over again. Something about them so intuitive. I can't. It's so strange. Yeah, look at breakup. Told you. They told this person, get your shit together. We're going to pack up this person. We're going to ship them out. They may not return. We may not have a return envelope box for them. So get your shit together. And somebody just waited a little bit too long, okay? So time apart is on the horizon. This may be short-term or long-term. Hoping that maybe it's short-term. All right, Spirits, clarify somewhere this energy moving forward. Yeah, because they want a new chapter. Ecstasy, of course they want to be intimate. We knew that, okay? A fresh start is always good for everyone. Doors are opening for the new phase within your love life. You had to separate to come back together is what I'm hearing. Ecstasy, your partner elevates your mind, body, and soul. The feeling of pleasure is electrifying. When we make love, the way we make love is bomb. When we make love all night, we really make love. Somebody's like, we really be making love. Okay, so to clarify some of this energy, top of the deck. Past life. There may be unfinished, there's that, blah, this or that. Spirit say this or that. Excuse me, spiritual burp. There may be a past life connection or unfinished business with this person. Very nostalgic. Top of the deck, building a future. Okay, this one is a keeper. Your love life is ascending to the next level. They knew it, they know it, and they always knew it. Okay, I'm picking up the name Gabrielle as well. Ooh, Spirit, you're giving me names. They never gave me names like they've been giving me names recently. Wow, I love it. Let's get some Archangel messages. I love you guys, Sunshine Goddess crew. Oh, we got these two. Happy, successful Saturday. Happy, successful Saturday. All right, Spirit. They got me pulling out all these cards. Playfulness energy. Something about your playfulness energy. Childlike energy. Sexual union. Top of the deck. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together. Remember, love is the greatest healer. I just remember this. I just feel like this person is remembering a time where you guys reflected on and you just had a good time. Like just enjoying each other's company because that's what you were doing. Right? It wasn't attached to a need or a want. It was pure, authentic, just vibing out, chilling, enjoying each other's company. They reflect on the time like, damn, I was kind of peaceful back then. Soulmate, okay? Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this, and they'll manifest physically. They're doing a lot of manifesting, okay? The past is now behind you. The past is the past for a reason. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is available to you. Follow it with faith. The divine's like, listen, you either going to be faithful and make changes, or you're gonna sulk in this, and we did what we could do. Like, there's nothing else we can do. Like, you got the final warning. We gave you the verbal, we gave you the write-up, we gave you another one, we gave you the final warning, we gave you the dream, the confirmations, we gave you everything that you needed. We answered the prayer. Remember, you asked for this person? Let's take it from the top, like the old school track. Remember, you asked for them. Okay, you asked for them. You went on the prayer line and you said, I want someone loyal, loving, authentic, that cares for me and loves me for me. Okay, and whatever else they added in there, sprinkle a little jazz in it. Boom, prayer sent out. Boom, you were shipped out. Boom, fated connection, destined to meet. Boom, just like that. So if they can do it just like that, easily connecting you, just like that, easily they can disconnect, because this person, now they understand that they are not bigger than the program. Okay, and it sucks that this person's in this energy. It feels really shitty. It feels so shitty to be on this side giving this message of how this person feels, of hopelessness, despair, 9/11, loss, after many ample times and chances to change. Plenty. Okay, like, you got the verbal, the write-up, the everything, and you still said, all right, well, I'm gonna do what I have to do, and the divine said, okay, well, we are too, because we get the last laugh. Okay, he who laughs, laughs last. We are in the season of those that put you last, you will be first. Those that were first will be last. First shall be the last, and the last shall be the first. Energy's energy, if it resonates, because I just feel like this person thought they was doing something and really wasn't doing much of nothing, but creating a lot of karma and losing you simultaneously at the same time, thinking shit's a game and thinking shit's a joke. Energy's energy. If it was like, who wants to rack up all this karma when you could walk away for free without hurting somebody? Okay, make a decision and stay there. Pick a side and stay there. When you way down the fence, when you don't want to be here and then there, the divine picks it. You can't play with God's children like that. Who do you think you are? Never bigger than the program. Energy's energy. If it resonates, and they're learning that the hard way. So, here they are. All right, the divine said pick one of these. Universal love energy. Spirit, can we have an energy of love from this person and how they feel? I'll take 2 cards, it's fine. 2 cards, Spirit. Must be love on the brain that got me feeling this way. Embrace and enchantment. They know it's something, they're kind of in the nude here. Somebody just wants to be, I want to get next to you. Somebody just wants to be next to you. Enchantment. Somebody does a lot of telepathic messages to you. I feel like they've figured out how to do that. You're not bugging. You're not crazy. This person, they were so comfortable communicating with you telepathically, and now divine is like, nope. Go talk to them in person. Because I feel like they feel, look at meditation. See? I feel like they felt so comfortable doing that for so long. Look at soulmate. See, with this, the full moon, this is when I started really realizing, but clearing some type of karmic cycle within their self by just understanding where they were coming from. I just think the realization of what they did and how they treated you and all that stuff is part of clearing their karma, because they're admitting, Spirit said they looked in the mirror and they, somebody's so shameful. Oh my God, I could just feel shameful. Spiritual burp. Okay, we know. They feel very shameful for the way they treated you. Because where did you deserve that? Empress energy. You don't treat an emperor, empress that way. You don't. Okay, so like, you never know anyone's spiritual ranking. People don't run around saying, oh, I'm an emperor, empress. They show you how that you treat people how to teach you, teach people how to treat you. So again, maybe you've learned to sit high in your empress energy on your throne and don't come down for nothing or no one. People have to meet you where you are. They can't meet you at all. Simple. See, easy, 1, 2, 3. Like my 6-year-old say, easy peasy, ma, easy peasy. That's how you say it. That's how you say it, easy peasy. Okay, 4 of Ariel. When you give, you also receive. That is a message, okay? When you give, you also receive. Being resistant to change, extremes in how you save or spend money. Told you the first thing that was taxed for this person was their finances. Oh, you value money that much? Okay, now I could have none. It's a currency. They took all the money in your bank account and burned it up, it'd be zero, right? $0. Just money's an currency, right? It's an energy. The more you put out good, the more you get in, right? The more you work for it, the more you get. But you don't know, you can never walk in the bank and be like, give me that $100,000 that I don't have. It doesn't work that way. Again, when you give, you also receive. I'm telling you guys, if you pay it forward in this season, you'll receive double. Okay, 4 times what you. So if you give someone $10, you'll receive 40 back. Okay, so that was one of my main messages. Everyone's getting tested on their willingness to give. Y'all show out for Sunshine Goddess. Show out for me, y'all. Show out. Show the divine that in our collective we give. Okay, show out to that. Okay. All right. Let's see. Spirit, clarify this. Page of Ariel. Okay, an excellent opportunity will be offered to you. Scholarship or the pursuit of education. Time to get to work. So, reliable, clever, educated, balanced. Somebody's doing a lot of research. And when you research and you start feeding your soul knowledge, ain't no turning around. They can't turn around from that. So the moment they start accepting the knowledge and the research, they're like, oh, they started getting aha moments, spiritual awakening, itty bitty spiritual awakening. But I guess some spiritual awakenings better than none. Like, Spirit, clarify some more of this energy. King of Gabriel, keep your eyes on the big picture. Leave the details to others. Experience that leads to success. Genuine concern for others. This person often worries if you're okay without them. Spiritual burp, jeez. Are you really okay? Generous, inspirational, dramatic, driven. Are you okay? Is your life okay? Are you healthy? Do you feel good? It's like they're so worried about you more than they were worried about you when you were in a relationship or a connection or whatever you had going on with them. Because that's how they always want to be. There was a facade that they didn't care. Not that they didn't care, they just didn't want you to know how much they cared. I don't even want to get into that part. Energy's energy. If it resonates, it resonates. Last but not least, Empress, how many times we have to... I feel like this person wants a baby with you too. If you can't get pregnant, we'll just really desiring a new beginning. If you can, they want a new beginning and a pregnancy. Time to act upon your plans. Creativity is rewarded. Luxuries or abundant resources. They feel that if they would have stayed with you and in your good graces and in your life, they would have been abundant. Okay, we got 3443. That could be a significant date. Page of Ariel. Follow your passion. You're ready for any challenges, opportunities for excitement and adventure. Top of the deck, the Lovers card. 44 in the chat, 33 thumbs up. And there we go. Okay, make choices from your heart. Deeply emotional commitments to power of love. Now this person believes in the power of love. Top of the deck, new beginnings. Energy's energy. If it resonates, starting a new life, finding your purpose, a forgiving, compassionate review of the past. Yeah, the divines encourage this person. 620 is a significant date. You know, I need you to figure out what you want in life, so I can help guide you there. 8 of Ariel, take great pride in excellent work. Practice makes perfect. Consider getting additional education or training. 8 of Ariel is like 8 of Pentacles. Work on yourself. Figure out what you want to do. Figure out the life that you want to live. You know, so we can align you what's best interest for you. You know what I'm saying? If you don't want to be a decent person, well, you won't get Sunshine Goddess clap the back. That's it. You know what I'm saying? I love you guys so much. All right? Energy's energy. If it resonates, it resonates. Okay. You guys email me, sunshinegoddess333@gmail.com. You guys are so welcome. I love you guys so much. Thanks for being here. Oh my God, it's almost 1 o'clock. Oh, your girl got to go to bed. It is almost 1 o'clock in the morning. I feel like this person stays up a lot thinking about you. Okay? You are an angel of light. Before you, I surrender past and future. All that matters in this moment is my heart is transformed every time I'm near you. 58:57 on the clock, so those numbers might be significant. And if you're not watching it when we're live here Saturday early morning, I want you to look at the time. That's your message. So look at the time and look up spiritual meaning for the number, whatever time you catch this reading. If you guys are catching it live, you're cool. These are for our Soul Fam members that are like, maybe you catch it in the morning at 7:30. I want you to look up 7:30 Bible meaning. Okay, the quality of your thoughts equals the quality of life you experience. Yeah, if you keep thinking negative, you're gonna get it, whatever. Okay, if you keep thinking positive, positive is gonna give you. Nobody has time in the divine, they don't have time to keep drilling this in people's mind. Okay, it's enough resources out here to know that. Okay, if you got social media at least once a day, you know that somewhere down the line you got to be positive. Okay, thoughts are living energies that have an enormous influence on what you attract into your life. Think love and that you will attract. So again, remember Thomas had trained. He just thought he couldn't. He's like, I can't, I can't. And then when he started saying, excuse me guys, I apologize, just sleeping now. I think I can, I think I can. Then he was able to, right? This person has had so much doubt and self-sabotaging energy. You just tore them up. A great love requires intimacy, trust, and the ability to share your feelings. Okay? Express your doubts, fears, and likes and dislikes. Talk openly, listen, be present, always with an open heart and an open mind. And that's what I think they want to do. Not so much of you expressing how you feel, but they want to express too. Okay, last but not least, no matter what changes life brings, nothing will change my love for you. You give my life purpose. Remember, we said that in the beginning, okay? Because of you, I feel safe. Remember, they just never told you that. I am forever grateful. Thank you. Energy's energy. If it resonates. I love you guys so much. Hey, Jess. Hey, baby Astro Girl 444. I love you guys so much. Okay? Keep your head up and your heart close to God. Yeah, there's nothing on my bed. Your girl is going to bed. Well, my bunny. Yes, I love you guys so much. Happy Saturday. Right, I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Catch you this weekend. I love you so much. Thank you for being here. Email me sunshinegoddess323@gmail.com. Go check out the community board for the rare smile moon. It's bringing new connections, love, marriages. We're in another season marriage. We're in the season of giving. Okay, giving you shall receive. Marriages, new relationship connections, and if you can't be with the person that you want to be with, where the divine sending you someone else. But if you want to be with that person, somebody's got to do the work. Okay, so energy's energy. If it resonates, I love you guys so much, and I'll catch you guys on my midday mix or my next read, whatever comes first.